So I want you to think about a puzzle. When you are putting a puzzle together, you have to look at the completed picture before you can start putting that puzzle together to help you on the journey of actually completing and putting the right puzzle pieces together. When you don't have a picture of what the finished product looks like, it is going to be very difficult for you to take pieces of that puzzle and try to put them together when you have no idea what you are even working towards. And that's what you have been doing. Keep watching, because at the end of this video, I am going to take you inside of the community. You're going to get a sneak peek of all of the things so that you can see exactly what happens on the inside. Now, you don't have to be inside of the community or use anything that I offer in the community. You can do this on your own. But if you want a faster way, if you want a simpler way to do all of this, if you want a community of people that are supporting you, then I'll see you on the inside. It is easy to overwhelm yourself when you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so I want to give you the steps that I took so that you can start implementing some of these steps in your strategy and see what actually works for you. I was doing the exact same thing that you are doing right now. Okay, this year I'm going to focus on you. I'm going to focus on the person that actually is ready to start taking action, the person that really wants to get their digital business up off the ground and start making money with digital products. I am no longer talking to the onlookers, the people that are just watching videos just for the sake of watching videos and not implementing the information. This year is about application. I told you guys that in my previous videos. 2024 was about learning and 2025 is about applying. So in this video, I'm just going to give you a few of the things that I had to learn in order to get to a place where I was able to make thousands of dollars with digital products and build a community of over 1,200 people. And I did this in less than 5 months, you guys. Now, that might not be a lot for you, but for somebody that was terrified of getting in front of the camera, terrified of talking about their digital products and feeling like they are selling anything, that is an accomplishment for me. And I have been successful. I feel like I'm doing it, like I'm living it in real time. I want you to be able to experience the same. So let's get started. If your business is not paying you, then you have an expensive hobby. You don't have a digital business. If you're not making money from your digital products or from your digital business, you have an expensive hobby. And when I say expensive, I mean maybe you're not spending a bunch of money in the creation process of everything, but you are spending your time, and time is money, right? And so it is expensive when you are literally spending your time doing things that are not getting you to actually making your first sale, right? That are not getting you to the $100 mark. That is expensive because you're just doing busy work. You need to know that you need strategy. Period, point blank, in the end, right? You need to have this is what I'm going to do this day of the week. This is how I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to accomplish this. This is what I'm going to accomplish. You need to have steps that you are going to take in order to get to the goals that you are trying to reach. Okay. You're not going to be able to just get to those goals just by trying to figure things out. Worst thing that I did when I was first starting out is trying to figure everything out on my own. I wasted so much time with just trying to figure everything out on my own, as opposed to getting connected with people that actually know what they are doing. Okay. You go to school because you want to get connected with teachers that can teach you what they know. It's the same concept in this digital space. You need to be connected with people that are actually doing the things that you want to do. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot actually get to a place where you start making money without being connected to those people. But why would you want to sacrifice all of that time? Why would you want to put yourself through that when you can get the A, B, C, D, E? You can literally get the blueprint on what you need to be doing. You need to be connected with people that are not just going to show you the big picture of the puzzle, but is going to tell you where the pieces need to go for you to make your first sale or for you to get to your $100. That should be your goal. not making $5,000, not making $10,000. Your goal should be small at first. And I know that that's advice that you're probably not going to hear often, that your goal should be small, but your goal should be small starting out, because when your goal is too big, you don't even know how to get to the basics. So how are you going to get to the big goal, right? So start small so that you can start building up your accomplishments, so that you can start putting checks on your accomplishments and you can start feeling more confident about the things that you are doing, right? So start with making your first sale. The goal is to get to my first sale online. The goal is to make my first $100 online. That is the goal. Okay. So start there. So the truth is, passive income does not start out passive. Okay. So I don't know what they're telling you guys, but I'm telling you from my experience that passive income does not initially start out passive. For it to get to the passive point, it is going to take some work up front, right? And so that's the reason why a lot of people end up quitting when it comes to making money with digital products, because they don't tell you that there's a certain level of work that has to get done. You have to lay the foundation in order for you to have a successful trajectory, right? For you to have a successful business. People that are building a house, the contractors, they don't just slap pieces of wood together. They have a blueprint. They have steps that they are following. They have a strategy on how to get that house built so that if any rain, any inclement weather, whatever, the house is able to withstand whatever comes towards it. It is the exact same thing when it comes to your business. There's going to be some work, right? Just like with those contractors, they had to be out there in the heat. They had to be out there in the rain and the snow building that house, but to make sure that it had that solid foundation. You're going to have to be the contractor in your business at first to make sure that you have a solid foundation, because it is not hard. It is not hard for you to get to $100. I'm telling you. It is not hard for you to make $100 in your digital business. It is not hard for you to make $100 a day. Okay. But if you don't lay the foundation properly, you're going to run into a bunch of problems that you don't want in the long run. So I want you to get the idea that passive income is lazy income, because it is not. Okay. That's why I say you need to be connected with people that are doing the things that you want to do, and people that have already accomplished the things that you want to accomplish, because they have information that you don't currently have, right? And the more time you take not being connected to those people, the more time you are wasting in building your foundation and getting to your goal. So get connected with people that have the answers that you need. Don't try to figure it out on your own, because you are sabotaging yourself. Don't be so focused on going viral. Do not be so focused on getting the numbers. Do not be so focused on getting your 1,000 subscribers or getting to your 4,000 watch hours here on YouTube, or whatever the numbers and the analytics are for you to start monetizing on any platform. Don't be so caught up in that you forget to actually give value to your people. Okay. Your people are coming to you because they want to know exactly what they need to do in order to get to the transformation that they are trying to get to. And if you're so focused and caught up on the numbers and the virality of it all, one thing is your people are going to feel disconnected from you, because they're going to feel like you are just trying to make a sale. You're just putting content out there and it's not quality content filled with value. And secondly, you're going to start attracting people that are coming for the wrong reasons, right? You're going to have to be able to sustain that virality. And if you end up becoming viral on something that is not what you are wanting to talk about, is not something that you are wanting to teach about, then how are you going to sustain that? You're going to have a bunch of people on your platform that are just not going to be spending money. And so it doesn't even make sense to have a bunch of people. You have 1,000 followers, 4,000 watch hours, but you're not making any real money because you did not lay that foundation, like I mentioned earlier. So be less focused on the virality, be less focused focused on actually getting to the money, right? Because the money will come. Money is not paper. Money is literally an exchange of value. So the more value you give, the more money you'll get. So be focused on helping someone solve the problem that you have had and helping them get to the point, to the transformation point that they actually want to get to. When you do that, you will soar. Like, you will see your business thrive and you will see things start to shift when it comes to your digital business. If you are just starting out and you want to launch your digital product in less than 30 days, you can click the link in my description box below. I have a launch your digital product in less than 30 days video lesson, how you can go from point A to point Z and launch your product in 30 days. That is for the beginners. Those of you that do not have a digital product, that's for you, right? The very beginners. If you have your digital product and you want to learn the details on how to make your first sale, the details on what it is that you need to be able to offer in order to be able to get to your first sale, I have my 100 ways to guarantee your first digital sale workbook in the description box below. Go ahead and start. Decide which one of those two you want to work with. I wouldn't even say subscribe to the membership. Do not join my community unless you are ready to be held accountable. Please do not join my community unless you are ready to be held accountable for the things that you say that you want. All right. But in the meantime, go ahead and start with either the launch your digital product in 30 days video lesson, or you can start with how to get to your first digital sale. 100 ways to get to your first digital sale. The workbook is in the description box below. Now, if you are on YouTube, you should not be waiting for YouTube to give you the money, okay? You need to be going to get the money. And that's the difference in the mindset of a digital CEO and a consumer, okay? You don't wait until anybody gives you any money. You go and you get that money. How do you get that money? How can you get to your first digital sale? Well, you don't have to wait till you have 1,000 subscribers, and you do not have to wait till you have 4,000 watch hours. All you need to do is create a platform where people can come, your specific people can come to get the information that they need to help them solve the problem that they need and want to solve. That's all you need. And then you put a link in your description on how they can get more of the information that you are giving. And you will be surprised how much money you make just from that link being down in your description box. I have videos that have hit 2,000 views. I have videos that have hit 500 views. And whether it has hit 100 or 2,000 views, I don't have to wait for YouTube to monetize me. I have already made money from the people that have found value in the content that I give and that want more of what it is that I have to offer. So don't wait for anybody to give you your money, because let me tell you, YouTube is making their money off of you posting videos. So make your money. You have to think like a digital CEO and not just a consumer, okay? All 2025, that is what we are doing. We are thinking like a digital CEO and not just a consumer. If you don't know what content to post, if you don't know how to build a community, I'm going to tell you. You build a community by exchanging value. Now, how do you know what people actually need and what people actually want? If you are in my community, I have a chat GPT prompt that you can put into chat GPT that is going to give you the most pressing questions that your target person has that they are waiting for you to answer. Okay. Now, you don't have to use the prompt that's in the community if you are not there. Go into ChatGPT and put your own prompt in there and ask ChatGPT to give you the questions that people have the most in your niche. You're going to ask that, and then what you're going to do is you're going to create content around those questions, because those are the questions that people are waiting for somebody to answer. I'll do one better. Let's just go ahead and jump on the back end of the community so you can see exactly what I'm talking about in terms of the prompts that you need to use and how to actually get started in your digital business. All right, you guys. So welcome to the back end of my digital product school community. As I told you, it literally has everything that you need. As you can tell, we have content calendar creation prompts for ChatGPT. We have ChatGPT prompt libraries from when you are starting from scratch. And the key to ChatGPT is that when you are using it, you have to know how to prompt it, because if you don't prompt it correctly, it is not going to work. So I want to give you an example here of the prompt library. And as you can tell, the prompt says, I want to identify a problem I can solve for a specific person. And it goes really in depth with this prompt. So all you have to do is copy and paste that prompt into ChatGPT, and it's going to give you every single thing you need to get started from scratch. The bulletproof content creation. We have my launch your digital product in the next 30 days. If you are VIP, you have access to all of this. We also record our weekly Q&A call. So if you're unable to make the call for whatever reason, you can definitely go back and check out the recording. All of it's literally every single thing that you need. Okay, as you can tell, we have a start here tab as well. Just giving you a place to start, giving you structure and giving you strategy. This is another one of our weekly questions and accountability calls that you guys can go back and watch if you were not able to make it. And just optimizing ChatGPT, how to get to your $100 a day, the strategy for that. The list goes on and on. That's it for this video, you guys. I know that you found value, so go ahead and click the subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video. Tell me where you are on your journey, right? Comment, I'm ready, if you are ready to start taking this seriously in 2025. Go ahead and comment down below. I hope to see you inside of the community, but if I don't, I will most certainly see you on the next video. Bye, guys.